So know that these words are given to me by the one who I have named as me in the future, sending warning back to me, here at the end of days, of the things to come. This is not a manifesto. This is my mercy, warning you of the repercussions for your deeds that have yet to come. The reasons behind why the world shall end as we walk through its destruction, so you will know, as it unfolds, that it has come about by your hand, not mine, and that I knew everything that was to occur. As too could you have, if only you had listened to the warnings of the messenger. I said I would show you something more evil than your fairy tale design narrative you created to ensure. I would fall so that you could have your evil desires. Like a thief in the night I come, to take from you and give to those who you sought to oppress, and bring suffering to.
Let not your spirit be troubled on account of the times, for the Holy and Great One has appointed days for all things. And the Righteous One shall arise from sleep and walk in the paths of righteousness, and all his path and conversation shall be in eternal goodness and grace. He will be gracious to the righteous, and give him eternal uprightness, and he will give him power, so that he shall be with goodness and righteousness. And he shall walk in eternal light, and sin shall perish in darkness forever, and shall no more be seen from that day forevermore. And now, my son Methuselah, call to me all thy brothers, and gather together to me all the sons of thy mother. For the word calls me, and the Spirit is poured out upon me, that I may show you everything that shall befall you forever. And thereupon Methuselah went, and summoned to him all his brothers, and assembled his relatives. And he spake unto all the children of righteousness, and said, Hear, ye sons of Enoch, all the words of your father, and hearken aright to the voice of my mouth. For I exhort you, and say unto you, beloved, love uprightness and walk therein, and draw not nigh to a brightness with a double heart, and associate not with those of a double heart, but walk in righteousness, my sons, and it shall guide you on good paths, and righteousness shall be your companion. For I know that violence must increase on the earth, and a great chastisement be executed on the earth. Yea, it shall be cut off from its roots, and its whole structure be destroyed, and unrighteousness shall again be consummated on the earth. And all the deeds of unrighteousness and of violence and transgression shall prevail in a twofold degree. And when sin and unrighteousness and blasphemy and violence in all kinds of deeds increase, and apostasy and transgression and uncleanness increase, a great chastisement shall come from heaven upon all these. and the Holy Lord will come forth with wrath and chastisement to execute judgment on earth.
It is now clear that Trump has no tactical foresight when it comes to strategic warfare. My insight has carefully bridged a neutrality for the sake of the people of the US, not its government. However, Putin's secret meeting with Trump, I'm sure, has nothing to do with the Ukraine and everything to do with his conflict with the UN. Let me break down the strategic strategy possibly at play here. Now, these concepts are not verified facts, only speculations according to the information available. Remember that. If Putin's main target is to dissolve the UN's global authority, then by default, the US would be his main target. Consider the fact that when it comes to NATO forces, the US makes up a majority of NATO's military force. So if Putin is targeting the UN, then the US would be his main target in order to cripple the UN's response to a direct attack. Now, looking at it from a strategic standpoint, the fact that Trump has attempted to remove us from the UN agreement shows that this was a premeditated intent and that once again we are acting exactly as they've planned. This realization is a day late and $1 short, and we are playing the catch-up game. So let's level the playing field with one single question. To what do you give your loyalty to, which is your higher power? Your religious beliefs in that which you have faith in, or your country, and the one who commands you and your lives is your loyalty to the ones who hold your lives, your safety, and your future over your head if you don't do what they say and act how they say you must act, despite whether it's right or wrong? Or will you hold your loyalty to that which you believe in? What has guided you through life has been there when you needed direction, that which is the moral foundation to everything you believe in, because that is what is happening around the world right now. These men of greed and power, the world has seen the likes of them before. No matter what culture you come from or what God you believe in, he has seen men like this come and go. He has seen his people, his faithful, falter under the pressure of torment and threat, and though he may be angry or hurt by them turning their backs on him in a moment of unavoidable weakness, he will one day forgive them because he understands. He's seen all this before. So if you think you're dragging the faithful from their beliefs and vows and oaths so that they will be forsaken in their God's eyes, you're wasting your time. Most religions have a path back to walking among their brothers again. Specifically for situations like this, for times when the world is ruled by fanatics and run by tyrants. So your goal of persecution is pointless, for even Hitler was looked upon with mercy and understanding because of the illness that plagued him that they discovered just before his death. Disease does a horrible job on a person's mind and rationale, isn't that right, Mr. Trump? Or is that discolored hand of yours not evidence of liver damage from a disease you yourself have been fighting? Now the playing field is leveled. Understand this obvious point. Russia seems to always have been opposed to the UN and its authority because Russia has been enemies with the US since long before Putin came to power. Is this reason tied to the theft of Nikola Tesla's missing research that Trump's forefather was assigned to protecting and documenting inventory of? No, probably not. Would it be tied to the fact that the UN was founded on the roots of an organization that basically built the bourgeoisie of communism that Putin had fought to drive from his country when he first came to power? Did I lose track again? No, probably not. I said exactly what I meant to say.